Hello and welcome back to SciTi Tech. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a very simple DIY relaxing mood light bulb with using an ATtiny85 microcontroller and a few other simple components. Let's get started. And these are the items that you're going to need to make for this project. The items you're going to need is a 3-volt button cell battery, 3-volt button cell battery holder, a Perfboard, an RGB LED common cathode, an ATtiny85 microcontroller, an 8-pin IC socket holder, a push button lock switch, some wires which will connect to the LED, a standard light bulb which has fast phosphorus coating inside to be able to disperse the LED light, a glue stick which will also aid in dispersing the LED light, and you're going to need this piece of cardboard which will be the housing for the entire circuit. And now let's go ahead and assemble this project and let's get started. First I'm going to start with this Perfboard and this IC socket holder, and I'm going to place the IC socket holder right here on the Perfboard, just like that. Solder it into place. And there, it should look just like this. Next, I'm going to take this 3-volt button cell battery holder and put it into the Perfboard. And as you can see, this pin right here is positive, and I want to make sure it's next to the pin 8, which is also positive of the ATtiny85. There we go, solder it into place. Next, I want to solder in this push button lock switch. There we go, just like that. Next, I'm going to solder the push button lock switch into place, just like this, and I want to bridge one pin to the button cell battery holder. And there we go, the positive of the button cell battery holder is connected to the switch. Now I'm going to try to solder pin 8 of the IC socket holder to the switch. Pin 8 is soldered to the switch, and the switch is soldered to the positive. Next, I'm going to solder this negative wire to pin 4 of the IC socket holder. There we go, soldered into place. Next, I'm going to take that negative wire and place it next to the negative terminal of the button cell battery holder. There we go, solder it into place, and solder bridge it to the negative terminal of the button cell battery holder. And there, it should look just like that. Next, I'm going to take another negative wire and place it next to pin 4, and this negative wire will connect to the cathode of the RGB LED. And now solder it into place, and solder bridge it to pin 4. Along with the other wire. There, both the wires are now connected to pin 4. Next, you're going to need this blue, green, red wire, which will connect to the IC socket holder, which is going to connect to pin 5, 6, and 7. First, I'm going to start with the red wire and connect that to pin 5. Solder it into place, and then solder bridge it to pin 5. Next, I'm going to take the green wire and connect that to pin 6. And now take the blue wire and repeat the same process. There we go. Red on 5, green on 6, blue on 7, and it should look just like this. Next, I want to take the same color of shrink tubes that matches the same color of the wires. Place them in, just like this. Next, I'm going to solder the blue wire to the blue anode of the RGB LED. There we go, just like that. And repeat the same process with the rest of the wires. And there we go, it should look just like this. Next, I'm going to take the shrink tubings and push them up just like this to cover the exposed leads. And shrink them in just like this. Pinch them, and there, it should look just like that. And now it's time to connect the ATtiny85 and the 3-volt button cell battery and put them into place. Take the ATtiny and put it in just like that, and a 3-volt button cell battery just like that, and now let's test the circuit. Oh, and it works. Very nice. And as you can see, the circuit is now complete and it works like a success. Next, I'm going to take this light bulb and hollow out the inside. I'm going to go and pinch this metal part off just like this. Pull it out just like that. Scrape out the bottom and break out the first layer of glass. Crack open the inner part of the glass just like that. And then pull out the filament. And as you can see, I've made 2 attempts with hollowing out these light bulbs. I've done it where the light bulb was right side up, and I've done it with the light bulb upside down. Doing it upside down causes it to scratch up the top of the light bulb and removing the phosphorus on the top. Doing it right side up only does it on the sides. I want to try and maintain as much phosphorus inside the light bulb because I want to be able to disperse the LED light evenly. So doing it this orientation seems to be the best way to do it. Next, I'm going to take some hot glue and put it over the push button lock switch. Doing this will make the push button lock switch hold in more secure, because the way I soldered it doesn't hold it in very secure. So there, it should look just like that. Next, I'm going to take this circuit and place it inside of this housing, just like this. Bend over the RGB LED and place it in just like that. And now what I want to do is put a generous amount of hot glue and glue down the circuit, just like that. Next, I'm going to take a screwdriver and heat it up with a barbecue lighter, just like this. And take the hot screwdriver and insert it inside of the glue stick, just like this. Doing this will melt the glue stick and to be able to allow the LED to slip inside. And glue it into place. And there, it should look just like this. And there, push down the glue stick just like that, where it's inside. Put some more hot glue to glue it into place. And glue down the wires. And there we go, it should look just like that. Next, I'm going to take some more hot glue and glue down this glue stick and to be able to glue down the light bulb as well. As you can see, I melted that glue stick too much, so I'm going to go and put it on the light bulb instead. There we go, put it in just like that. Next, I'm going to take some more hot glue and glue down the base of the light bulb so the light bulb stays in place better. There we go, glue it down just like that, and there. Your project is now complete, and it should look just like this. And now it's time to test it out. And there, it works. Let's see what it looks like in the dark. And there, it should look just like this. It looks very nice and very relaxing. And there you have it. Now you know how to make your very own DIY relaxing mood light bulb with using just a few simple components such as an ATtiny85 microcontroller and an RGB LED. And there you have it. Thank you for watching SciTi Tech. I hope you learned something new, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course click on the bell icon to be notified for future SciTi Tech videos. Till the next tech, goodbye.